videos each time. Okay, so 1 over the determinant of 2, 1, 3, and negative 1 times, remember I'm going to switch those two, so negative 1, 2, and then I'm going to take the opposite of those, that's my pattern, times the negative 17 and the 4. Okay, now I'm going to do this first, and then I'll do that. So this is going to be a negative 2 minus 3, so I have negative 1/5. Okay, so I have got, let's see, that's going to be positive 1/5, positive 3/5, positive 1/5, and negative 2/5. That I am multiplying by my negative 17 and my 4. Now I have to go back and remember how to do multiplication. Row by column. So that's going to be negative 17. I'm going to run out of space. Let me do it up here. So I have a negative 17 over 5 plus, then I'm going to come over here, negative, I don't know, 51, no, 12 over 5. Okay, so that's going to be this times that. Then I'm going to do the next one, okay? I'm going to have 1/5, so that's going to be another 17 over 5. And then I'm going to do that, which is going to give me negative 8 over 5. Okay, now that's going to be my answer right there. So when I do that, I have a negative 5 over 5, which is negative 1. And I have a negative 25 over 5, which is going to give me a negative 5. Guess what? That's the x and the y. Okay, now if I did that on a calculator, it would be so easy. Okay, I won't necessarily always do it when I have an x and a y because it'd be easier to just do elimination or substitution on that. But let's go back and pull out, I'm going to show you how quickly this can be done. Going back to our system of equations. If I have this particular system of equations, x plus 2x plus 2y plus 3z equals 5 and 3x plus 2y minus 2z equals negative 13 and 5x plus 3y minus z equals negative 11. All right, y'all remember how that takes the whole page. You got to put things together. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up in matrix form. So I'm going to take the coefficients. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, negative 2, 5, 3, negative 1, times x, y, and z equals 5, negative 13, and negative 11. Okay, that's matrix form. Put this into your calculator. Okay, go ahead and put that one into your calculator. Put this one, we'll let that one be matrix A, and we'll let this one be matrix B. Get both of those into your calculator. on both ends? Okay, now to solve this, basically what I'm saying is x, y, and z is equal to the inverse of matrix 1 times matrix B. So go ahead and do on your calculator the inverse of matrix 1, which you select matrix A, if you will, and then hit x to the negative first power to get the inverse, and then multiply that by B. Literally, this is what you're putting in your calculator right there. What'd you get?
1, negative 4, 4.
1, negative 4, and 4? X, Y, and Z. That is so much easier. So much easier. Okay.
So that's like literally that whole page of work.
Yeah, that, you know, if you can remember this, but the problem is we don't ever use matrices. And so we don't, like, even when you go to do the ACT or the SAT, and they give you one of these and say, solve it, how much quicker is it if you can remember that, you know, and everybody around you is going to be writing it down on a piece of paper and doing all that work. You're going to stick it in your calculator, you're going to be done.
Like 3 whole problems while they're doing it.
Right. Okay, let me give you one to try, all on your own, okay, from beginning to end. And you might go, wow, that's a lot of work, that's a lot of information for just that. But remember, most of what we did learning to do it by hand, versus if you have a calculator, it makes matrices so much easier. Okay.
I'm gonna freak out on this. I'm gonna call her.
Okay, what if you have something like this, though? Let me explain one thing to you on this one. Okay, when you go to put it in matrix form, use a 0 here. Okay? That's the only thing you gotta remember. Okay, go for it. You're gonna use your calculator from beginning to end to solve this. It comes out to be whole numbers, so if you get something different, go back and make sure you got the matrices put in right. Or let me double check to make sure I wrote it up here right. So your matrix should be -1, -3, 1, 4, 2, -3, 0, 2, 8.
And the positive 3.
Same.
I don't know if that's my best.
Okay.
That's so weird. Okay.
That should be easy to change though.
Oh,
When you changed it, did it work?
it came out whole.
Okay, 11, 11, negative 17, and 14.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I am going to give you your homework, okay? I started to say you have 30 minutes, but you don't because you get out. I keep forgetting that. Okay, do it by hand unless it's something that you can't do by hand. Okay, so in other words, when it says find the determinant of a third order, either do it by diagonals or by expansion of minors. It doesn't tell you which you have to do it by. Okay, you can always double check it on your calculator.
Wait, do we have to do that by hand?
No, this you do not have to do by hand.
It's like,
No.
Nope,
Nope. Okay. Page 102 to 103. 14 through 40